Okay, we're going to go ahead and do a review of this Xflyee store digital wall clock. This is an extra large wall clock. It's auto dimming and tells the date time. It has an alarm, tells the temperature, the humidity. It's great for the garage, great for the office, great for a shop, whatever. Just so you know, Xflyee sent me this to go ahead and do a review. So I'm not being paid to do this review. However, I'm giving my thoughts, opinions, whatever I think about this particular product so it can help you make the best possible purchasing decision. All right. So yeah, here it is. This is an extra large clock. So if we were to go ahead, I always measure things by a mouse. So here's the box. This is how big the box is. So let's go ahead and open it on up and see what we've got. And it might be a little bit difficult today. We're working with limited space, so we'll take that out. And yeah, here it is. So this right here, I'm assuming is going to be the plug. So yeah, this is the plug that's going to go into the actual wall clock itself. So we'll take that out and we'll put this off to the side. Just a little spacer for shipping. This is going to be the remote control. So you can see this is the remote control. We'll open that up in a second, but this is what it is, to where you can control the clock, okay? Then here is the actual clock itself. So we'll go ahead, we'll pull the clock out, and it's gonna come with a couple of things, all right? So it's gonna come with your instructions and how to use the clock. It's also gonna come with a template to hang this on the wall. Okay, so this is your mount. This is where you would hang it on the wall if you wanted to. So you would just place this up on the wall, and then you would level it, and then you would mark on, like with a punch or something like that, you would mark on the wall the holes where you would want to go ahead and make your screw points. So this is really handy, very cool to have. And let's go ahead and get started with this wall clock. All right, so I'm going to take it out of the box. And I am actually going to get rid of the box for right now. So we'll move the box out of the way. All right, so this is a pretty wide wall clock. And once we get it started here, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So it's wide, it's big, and that's the best part about it. You can hang this just about anywhere and you can see the time. So let's go ahead and flip it over first, show you what it's got here. So if we kind of look in right here, we can see that once we have it plugged in, this acts as an alarm clock if you want it to be an alarm clock, but this is where you would set the time. You could choose the time hour, whether it's a 12-hour clock or a 24-hour clock. You could do timers, alarm sets, all kinds of other things, all right? Down here is a switch to adjust the brightness on it. You can adjust this on the remote control as well. And then right here is going to be a little stand, so you can stand it up if you wanted to. So if we go ahead and move it like this, we can go ahead and have it stand. So that's kind of cool to have. So if you don't want to hang it on the wall, all you have to do is just basically stand it up. All right. So it's got a speaker that I think is like right here. So that's kind of cool. And then right here, this is not where this is where batteries go, but the batteries are mainly to keep the time running whenever the plug is unplugged. So it's got like an internal battery or an internal timer. So if you unplug it, you don't have to reset the time all over again. The batteries should go ahead and keep that running. So this has got 2 AAA batteries on it. So that's that's kind of what you're gonna be using it for. And then the power cord, it gets plugged in right in here. So if we were gonna go ahead and plug this in, we can go ahead and undo this, and we can go ahead and plug this in so that we can give it a little test run here. So let's go ahead and plug it in. And where are we here? Gotta find it. So there we are. And then of course you're gonna thread that through right there, just like so. Just gotta thread it in, and then you could put the cover back on. All right, so there you go. And then you could hang it from the wall. All right, so let's go ahead and plug this in so we can see what it looks like whenever it is plugged in. Ooh, it's pretty bright. Let me go ahead and turn these lights off so that we can see what it looks like. So this is, there we go. I pressed the button to set it. So we're setting it. Daylight savings time on, we're setting it. So you can see that this is pretty bright already. It's all white. So you shouldn't have a problem seeing it at all. All right. So yeah, there you go. So you can go ahead and set this up. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and open up this this remote control, and we can go ahead and use it to go ahead and set it without having to go into the back and set it up. So here, the remote control, it's got a couple batteries that are already inside of it. You're gonna have to unpack the batteries, a couple AAA batteries. So this is gonna come with it for the time being, all right? And I think I still have to unpack the batteries in the clock itself. But as you can see right here, this is already just kind of like gone into its normal mode. It's telling you that its temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. We can change that over to Fahrenheit if we absolutely need to. And there's the doorbell, or not the doorbell, but that's the chime. Sorry, that is the chime that would go off on it. So let's go ahead and set this up. All right, so we can turn this on or off. So if I turn it on or off, that's the on-off button. So let's go ahead and turn it on. There we go. We want to set it. So we're going to press set English. So if we want to go to the next step, we just press set daylight savings time on. I'm in Arizona, so I want to turn it off. I believe if we go off, there we go. So you got to do the plus button. So off, and then we want to add time. So we're in 2022. So we go ahead and do that, set. We are in the month of December, so we'll just keep going. December, and then today is we would want to go to the 23rd. I think today's the 23rd. So there you go. So that's the 23rd. And then it is currently, right now, 4:10 p.m. So we're going to go 4. All right, if you want to go ahead and you want to change this over from a 24-hour clock to a 12-hour clock, make sure that you come out of the settings mode, and then you want to go ahead and on here, you want to press the 12-hour, 24-hour button right here. And that would switch it over from the 24-hour to the 12-hour clock. So you can set this up for 4:15 p.m. And then if you wanted to see it in military time, you can go ahead and show it right there, just like that, okay? So for the most part, yeah, you should be pretty much set to go. You can change the Celsius or Fahrenheit right here if I wanted to. And you can see on the screen, it changes it from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So currently inside here, it is 73 degrees, 40% humidity, which is about right in my place right now. I have a humidity gauge over here, so that is about right. We are on 12/23, and it is a Friday. Actually, today's Thursday, so we might as well just change that over. So not that it really makes a big difference. So we're going to go ahead and come back a day, and we're set to go. Let's change it back to a normal clock, and there it is. Yeah, so that's how that looks, and that's how you set that up. You can go ahead and set the chime or on this, so it can have a chime at night if you wanted it to. So what we need to do is we need to press the alarm set button for 2 seconds. And there's that. Or we could change it. So you get the idea. So we'll go ahead and press alarm set. So in this case, so when you press set and you get the chime that you want, you're going to want to go ahead and press set, and then it's going to flash over here to this number 1. And then of course you can choose what type of chime you want. You can have a chime. Number 1, if you look in the directions, it'll say number 1 is mode 1, which means don't chime. Mode 2 would be a chime if you wanted it to. So let's go back in. Set. And you could choose that to be 1, or you can choose mode 2 to be an hourly chime, or you could choose mode 3, which would be a chime from 6 until 9 p.m., 6 a.m. till 9 p.m. So yeah, you can choose that however you wish. So for now, we're going to just go ahead and we're just going to choose mode 1 because we don't want a chime on it. And yeah, so that's how it's going to be for you. So all you got to do is really just kind of play with this so you can get an idea of how this can work. All right, just go ahead and start playing and read the instructions. The instructions are going to tell you a lot on this, on how to operate this. But This, for the most part, looks really, really cool in any room, would look really great in a garage. This would look great in a podcast studio. It would look great in a radio studio, a TV studio, a salon. I don't know. You would have to just choose that, but it would be really, really great to see, to use this. So yeah, so this is a really great clock. I'm going to go ahead and set it off to the side so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like standing up. So there it is standing up. And of course, you can see how big it is compared to my MacBook Pro. So that's a really cool, a really great clock to have. So yeah, this is a great Christmas gift or after Christmas gift. This would be a great birthday gift. Or maybe this is just something that you need out of necessity. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. So I hope this helps out.